86 and fit. Just a couple of moments ago, we saw him give us an idea of his former self when he was extremely young, flying high the flag of Ghana, by giving us some little jogging in here. In fact, I was completely blown apart because at 86, many people would always prefer to relax, but you take a look at my guest today on Prime Take, and you're wondering if indeed he's 86. Probably there's something special about him that we do not have an idea about, but that's what Prime Take brings to you. We get to know the things we do not know about the people who have brought pride to Ghana sport. And today, we are privileged to join by a true legend of Ghanaian football, a man who is celebrated for being a prolific goal scorer. He was one of a kind. I've spoken to many of his teammates, and they would always tell you that with Kofi Pare up there, the goal was always in danger because that was what he was born to do. He had it in his DNA, and he found it easy to finish chances. Here on Prime Take, I'm speaking to 1963 and 1965 African Cup of Nations winner, Reverend Kofi Pare. And I think we'll get to the point where we want to understand how he got into ministry. You look extremely fit at 86.
Yes, it is true.
What keeps you so fit? What do you do? Because you look younger than 86 actually.
Of course, if you become a sportsman, or maybe I should say a footballer,
Yeah.
there are some privileges you have in the age group.
Yes. And these are the things that
yes,
keep you
that
fit.
is. So I used to walk around about twice in a week.
You still walk?
Yes, I do a lot of exercise here, this place.
In your
On
house?
top here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I can walk.
Then this one
outside.
is in-house training. You do the training with your wife, or you train alone?
She does hers. When I do mine, maybe she will be having something to do, and then I have to do it alone, and she comes to do her own.
Oh, but you can arrange and do it together.
Sometimes, I say
more fun?
sometimes, there are times, we cannot spend the time of the woman. I think maybe, should I say, going to market is one of them.
Yeah.
So at times, we don't do it together.
But at times you do it together.
It's not very
Often.
regular and not often, yeah.
Okay. I think you should find a way of doing it together. Because as a sportsman, you probably will be teaching her some little sporty skills.
That one she knows, but coming together, what I've taught her, she can do it alone on her own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Reverend, talk to me. How would you describe your early days? How were they like? Your upbringing, your childhood, how was it like for you?
I was born at Asamankasi. My father was Emmanuel Pare. He was the son of Kofi Pare, who owns the Kofi Pare village.
Oh, okay.
So my grandfather is that man, Kofi Pare. I was born at Asamankasi, and then I attended school at Asamankasi Methodist School.
Okay.
My education was up to standard 7.
Okay.
Standard 7.
Okay.
When I got to standard 3, I became one of the school player. I was playing for the school as an Angasi. When I was in standard 3, I was playing for the whole school.
Okay.
And so I played for the school for 7 6. When I was.
Was it when you got into the teaching bit you just mentioned?
I finished the school before going to teach.
Okay.
Yes.
But all along, when you were in school, you were playing football?
Yes, I was a footballer for the team, one of the best players.
But did you start playing football from home or when you got to school? Or you got to school and started playing?
I have to say it's together because I started going to school when I was somewhere class 2, class 3 or so.
Okay.
And from that time I was a footballer. I was playing football.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we have small boys team. I was one of them.
Okay.
So I started from my infancy.
Oh, then just like we're all growing up and the street football we all play.
That's right. You know, some will go to higher school and then some will also, as mine was.
Okay. But all along, has it always been for you to play football? Or like you had other goals you wanted to achieve, as in being a doctor and being an engineer, a pilot, or you always wanted to play football?
That decision should have been taken after I had gone to the secondary school.
Okay.
When I completed the middle school, my father had a farm at Sefi.
Okay.
He went to do his farming. It was because he had a lorry accident when he was buying cocoa.
Oh.
He was a cocoa buyer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so he came to Accra to take money for the business.
Okay.
And then his lorry got accident at Mepom.
Okay.
So when he came, that was the time I also had a chance to go to secondary school, but he didn't have any money, so I didn't go to any place.
Oh, okay.
And at that same time,
so it's due to lack of resources that you didn't go to secondary school?
Yeah, that's right. But because I passed to go to Kofodia, Solomon Commercial College.
Oh, okay.
It was hurting. My father should have taken me to secondary school. I passed, and I was called to the school, and he got the accident at the same time.
Quite
So
unfortunate.
he didn't get money to send me to secondary school.
And your mother too didn't have the resources?
My mother was already at home. They have missed, they have stopped marriage long ago.
So your father and your mother separated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But she still could have taken you to the school because you are the son.
The woman?
Yes.
What was she doing? She wasn't doing, she was a cocoa bread baker.
She was a bread baker. So she didn't also have the resources to support your education?
She didn't have anything. Yeah.
But that might have been very disappointing that maybe your dream of going to secondary school was not materialized.
Yeah, that is my problem to date. I sometimes think about it. I have to forget about it because I became a minister. I know how it is. You forget about everything. So I forgot about it. But that is my problem, my education. Not that my father couldn't take care of me at school, but it was a lorry accident, yeah.
So how challenging was it for you that your father got in an accident at the point you were supposed to go to secondary school, and you were even very young? How were you able to cope? How were you able to take care of yourself?
My mother was there.
So your mother assisted?
No, my second mother, my stepmother was there.
No, she might have done great stuff for you.
But she also didn't have anything. It's not that she is not my mother. I would talk against her. She didn't have money. So, yeah. So I couldn't go to secondary school. I remember very well, Solomon Commercial College at Kofodia. Somenya.
Somenya.
Yeah, it's at Somenya. I remember very well. Yeah. So Tim Daba came.
Okay.
He was a blaster. Ghana.
Is it Gold Coast?
Gold Coast, Gold Coast player. He was good. I was watching, looking at him. Sometimes I go to, I came to Accra from Samangase.
Oh, okay.
Because of the football I was playing, all the buses, all cars traveling, I just sit in free. Yeah, free.
Oh, wow.
All at Samangase, anywhere I go.
You were a community star.
Yeah, I'm a community star, footballer. So when my father got accident, it affected me very well. So I have to be
But you had to be very strong.
I didn't know what to do. And so when Tim Daba came,
you grabbed the opportunity.
Yeah, I just spoke to him. Their team played our team.
Yeah.
I forgot the team of their teams. My team was Salangasi Shooting Stars. Now, when they came, we drew.
Okay.
1-1, and then they came the second time,
Okay.
and then we beat them 2-1. I scored the first goal.
Oh, okay.
And he was interested in me, and he said he will send me to a team.
Okay.
To play with. And then I said, I asked where the team is. He said, it's at secondary Takoradi. I said, okay, I'll go. I told my father, I said, I should go. And then he wasn't also having any money. So I had to go to secondary Takoradi to play football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the school I couldn't continue. So I joined 11 Wise, and then after 11 Wise.
So when you went to Takoradi, you joined 11 Wise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I joined. It was a second division team, Greater Hunters.
Greater Hunters. So
Secondary.
you moved from Greater Hunters to 11 Wise?
That's right. We qualified. We didn't qualify to. We were second division.
Yes.
Greater Hunters were second division. We didn't win to go to first division.
First division.
So 11 Wise came for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
saw the talent.
Yeah, because I played there. And so when I joined 11 Wise, I think about a year or so, they started to pick Black Star players from the towns, Babayara, Kumasi, and so I was
it the...
They called us from...
Is that a formation of the Red Republicans? Because I hear they were picking Baba Yara from Kumasi, there was Dogomo, then they will go to Hazabok and pick Dodo Ankara and pick...
I'm from secondary level West.
Yes.
Baba Yara from Kumasi,
Yes.
Dodo Ankara, Olympics,
Yes.
Oblite, House of Folk, and I've forgotten some of them.
Yeah.
So they called us, so we were... footballers already, we know how to play already. We were playing in the first division.
Yes.
And from the first division, they choose the Black Stars.
Okay.
So what Ohinijan wanted to do was to get the top players in one team, so that we can be playing all the time. And that was, it was something they picked from I think it's Germany. Their national team players were all military men. They were in one place. But at that time, Ohinijan, Kwame Nkrumah, you know, he didn't want it that way. He didn't want soldiers to take control. So he said it should be a national team. So it's real Republicans. It's Osagyefo's own club.
Yes.
That is OOC, Osagyefo's own club. It was for Kwame Nkrumah who brought that team. So he said he saw from Germany and other countries that their players were from army. But he didn't want to take us to army.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't want the So
so Kwame Nkrumah decided that it should be real Republican. That's when they started picking the best talents from all over the country.
That's right.
I hear some of the clubs rejected the thing. Clubs like Kumasi and Santukura were reluctant to leave their players.
I will tell you a story. I'm coming. They rejected the idea. But when we go to, but at a certain time when we win our matches, they support us.
That is very normal. When you win, you have many people who are supporting you, who are very happy about it.
They were supporting us because, and we went to, you see, I actually learned a lesson from Kumasi people or the Ashantis. they didn't want Baba Yara to be called to
the team.
Republicans, as we were called. But when Baba Yara scored goal, they cheer him.
He's one of their own, isn't he?
We were playing Republicans and Kotoko, and Republicans playing Kotoko. And they beat us one, I think, first goal also. They scored first goal. They were happy, and they said, Baba Yara, they were hooting at him. And then he got a ball. He dribbled two people and he scored. He said, yeah, Baba Yara.
But I want to take you back small to talk about the football story, right? So were you that talented as a young man? Because considering what you were telling me, it looks like your trajectory into football was kind of natural.
Yeah, because Tim Daba, he was a coach. He had it.
Oh, okay.
And then he came to watch our match some time ago, I was told, but he didn't make us see him.
He came to scout?
To scout, as a Mankasi. I was playing almost every match. The town team was Samankasi Shooting Stars.
Yes,
yes. Yeah, we shoot to score goals.
Goals.
So we are stars. So we were stars. So people were interested in us, and so I decided to come to House of Oak.
Okay, well, we'll get to the House of Oak story. But talk to me about, you were talking about Real Republicans and Kwame Nkrumah setting up the team. There were stories about 1963, 1965, how you people played Real Madrid. I remember when I spoke to Reverend Jose Kofi, he spoke about how anytime he had the ball and he knew that Kofi Pare was ahead of him, a goal was guaranteed.
Can I tell my own story?
Yes, please do.
If I add more, what? Okay, I was a utility player. A utility player is somebody who can play more positions.
Yeah.
I was playing, my position was 10. That is left inside. That is the time we were calling it left inside.
Okay.
And then the wing half. And then I play 6-2. 6, I am in the middle of the the two back, the two center backs, and then the forward 5. Yes. So I receive from here and I give. Okay. And so when the defenders get hold of the ball, they give it to me. I bring it to the people in the
more of the playmaker.
Yeah. And so the position needs a lot of strength. Yeah. So when I receive from the defense, I go for it from defense. Then I come forward and give it to the forward line, and I follow them. And then when they get the ball from us too, I have to run back. So
you're covering so many yards.
Yeah. So Salisu was at my left wing. He's at the wing, and I was playing 10 position. Agrifin 9. Edward 8, Baba Yara 7. Yeah. Now, so the ball, we give the ball to the team we are playing. Yes. We're going forward here. So when the ball goes to Baba Yara, I have to follow him. If they get it back to the number 7, I have to go back.
To go and cover up.
And cover. So that is what we call a utility player. I play every place. And then when we get fouls also, maybe either
free kick.
Free kick, yeah. I know how to kick it.
Oh, okay.
I know when and where somebody will be. And so.
Did you play that friendly match against Real Madrid in 1963?
Yes.
How was it like?
It was like Ghana, Brazil.
Because Brazil then was great. And Real Madrid were European champions.
Yeah, they were European champion. That match, if it was not on Hinijan, we would have beaten them.
Why?
The reason is, almost every time Ohinijan tells he speaks the truth, or he sentences us. But that match, he said, Real Madrid before they was saying, yeah, deal.
In fact, Kofi also said
he said it.
He said what he just said.
If he encouraged us, we would have beaten them. Because we score and they redeem.
Yes.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah, he did.
We score and they redeem. So that was it.
You needed encouragement to win this, but he rather came to discourage you.
Yeah, he almost every time he will tell you, yeah, bro, for what you. Why if you take a difference, he almost encourages us every time, and especially so when we travel outside, we are in a plane. We talk of football, the match that we are going to play in the plane.
In the flight.
Yes, in the flight.
Tell me your first flight experience. How was it like?
My first flight experience. Have you heard it before?
No.
No, but why do you ask me that question? we were preparing to go for a match. You know, Ohinijan came. Now, when he comes, sometimes he comes with certain people, elderly and doctors.
Yes.
And they will tell you a lot of you and yourself. Ohinijan said, somebody, I can't remember his name, he said that, one, you should know that your father has not boarded plane before. Your father. Okay, your father has not boarded plane before. And so...
Your mother too has not boarded plane before.
So you are a wonderful person. In Ghana, you are one of the best people. You're the most high people. With him, for him, he is...
he's Ohinijan, so he's in the class.
No, it's Kwame Nkrumah is telling this.
Okay.
So you have to do well. Everybody is behind you. For me, I do my work, and you to go to play. So that is the reason why I'm telling you that some of your people they haven't traveled with plane before. So you are big.
Yeah.
So you have to do well. That was his advice to us. And maybe you call about 5 like you call them, and then as we are there, they will come to him as if they were coming to. He called them to come and speak to us, and then another person said, this man want to say this, so and so. This is so and so. This is doctor. This is a lawyer. This is so and so. They will talk, and then the doctors will tell us what we shouldn't do.
Oh, okay.
What we shouldn't do when we are footballers. So they advise us, and so they say, when you go, do well, so don't fear, and so they will talk to us and we'll go. And the pressmen, or some of them will also come and talk to us. And so when we go to the field, we actually we could do most of what they tell us. Yeah, and then such a person, such a people, and one person is telling us, for these people, if you beat us 5, we have done well. So we became feared a bit. We feared.
Yeah, you are afraid.
Yeah. And then I think our coach, CK Jemmy, said that, move team on, and then we started with new. What was the result? 3-3.
3-3, yeah. Reverend also mentioned it. Reverend said something quite interesting. I want to talk about the 1963 and 65 AFCON wins because following those successes, there are so many stories out there that have suggested that you people were promised houses, but you never got the houses.
In 1963, when we were about to, we were preparing to go to camp, we heard a lot of rumors, and then it became, they told us, so it wasn't a rumor again.
Yeah.
We heard it from, they said that they said that when we win, they will give us a house, 2 bedrooms and a hall.
Okay.
House. Everybody, after the match, they will give it to us. So, in short, we won. So it should have been given to us.
Yes.
And then the time we went to greet Nkrumah, and after we have won and he knows we have won, we have to go to him and tell him. So he said there is no, the time was not good, money wasn't good. So he is telling us to go and play 65 and win it also. When we come, he will give us 2.
So it means that if
he promised us, yes.
It not be 2 houses.
Yeah, 63, we won 63.
And you won 65?
We won 63, we won 65. With 63, they didn't give it to us. And then 65, they gave it to us. You see.
So you were supposed to get 2 houses,
2 houses
for winning 2 AFCON titles.
AFCON titles, yeah.
And they never came?
No.
Did you follow up? Did you people follow up?
It became something that we didn't follow up.
But was it disappointing? Were you people very disappointed that you didn't get
Very
houses?
well, very well disappointed.
Because there are people who often say that you've sacrificed so much. You were promised houses. The state, because the leader of the state was the man who made the promises. So
And
even in his absence, you still could have gotten your houses.
So,
Is it painful?
oh, it's
Well, this happened many years ago, actually.
it's happened many years ago. No, it was painful, but to me, we forgot about everything.
Successive governments have never also made efforts to give you your houses. I remember speaking to one of your colleagues, and he attributed it to the coup that took Kwame Nkrumah out of power.
Well, that is not what I know. What I know is that he said that he told us there wasn't money at that time.
Yes.
And so we should go and win the second, go and win the 65
one.
65 was away. Hey, which one?
Yes,
is it?
63 was it?
Was here.
Yeah, was here, was in Ghana.
So,
But when you came up from 65, what did he tell you?
Nkrumah,
Yes.
there's no money at that time. That's
63, no money. 65.
No, 65, 65. No, 65. We left it with the top people because when they go to come, they said we should wait. So,
You waited and waited and you never got it.
but what can we do as players?
But this is probably something that even sometimes when you are needed again to sacrifice for the country, you would be reluctant too, because I've heard people who say that you gave your all to the country made a promise, and it never redeemed those promises.
We had to take it like that. That is it.
I can imagine the disappointment of not getting those houses. But Reverend, I want to graduate the conversation up a bit and talk about your club football, right? Or even before your club football. the in your footballing journey, what would you describe as your highest moment of being a footballer? Is it winning the 63 and 65 AFCONs?
Yeah, that is all. Because that has brought something to the country.
What about your challenging moment? Which one would you say is your challenging moment?
Challenging moments.
Your challenging moment as a footballer? I know it's been long. It's been many, many years ago. But probably something might have happened that up to date is still in your mind.
Republicans, we had an accident at Pandu.
Yes, when you went to Pandu
Yes,
and you were coming back.
I was with them.
You were in the team?
Yes, but I got out from the car.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because and is that accident that ended the career of Baba Yara?
Yes,
because,
that is it. Baba Yara was with him. We were also at Kande State. This is my block. This is block. So I was with him.
Because reading the history of Ghana football, it is one of the things that many of you, in fact, I remember when I spoke to Ulafos Mfum as well. Yes. Reverend was saying Kofi. They all spoke about that accident when you two went to Kando and you were coming back and the accident happened.
But the two were not in.
But Reverend spoke about how it affected Baba Yara.
Oh yes.
Yes.
It affected him. Yeah.
He never played football again. Huh?
Yeah, from that time. And he was one of our best players.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. When he gets hold of the ball, before you can take it from him, and before you can take it from him, those scorers too, we are there. So he had given it to us
already. Yeah, he already sent it forward to the scorers to score. Reverend.
Yes, sir.
How proud were you representing Ghana at the highest level?
I don't know how I should
describe
it, but I take something from what Kwame Nkrumah said. He said, many people, your parents and so, they have not even bothered playing before. They have not stood in for a nation. But we were going to represent a nation. So we are good, we are high. But he told us to be happy about the football we are playing. But he also said that when he does anything, because he's leading the nation, he does it with all his heart. So we should follow. So that is all I can say.
You play with all your heart.
Yes.
You gave everything to the nation.
Of course. Therefore, I can't go to the field with the aim of not scoring goal, or we as a team not winning. I didn't know even the Lord was calling me, was going to call me. We almost every time I say we can beat these people, we can beat them.
You were always calling?
Oh yes, in the plane. So, at times you see one of us as if he is not happy. As he's thinking.
Yes.
I say, what do you say? We know you better show. Oh, we know now what do you want?
Maybe he has butterflies in his stomach ahead of the game because it's normal as human when they're going to the battlefield.
Of course.
It's normal.
Of course, yeah. Some will make it better. Will say no. We know you better show. We know. Abrofo. See, Abrofo. They won't even encourage. I will tell any story to just get encourage them.
Everyone to go out there and give up their best.
Yeah.
But also talk to me about this. As someone who played football, represented the country, went to the AFCON, won it twice with the country, how were you able to overcome challenges that were encountered in the team? How did you overcome those challenges?
We decided to do what we have been told. You see, as I told you, Nkrumah will call certain people, or Hinjan will call certain people to come and talk to us. And then he will be talking about our own life.
Okay.
And then as a Ghanaian.
Okay.
So it all tells us that we should go and die for the nation. That is the end of the conversation.
So that was the key motivation?
Yes, that was the key motivation. We should play without thinking anything. We should go and die. We shouldn't think of anything because we are for Ghana. As he is there, if anything comes, he will refer us to himself, Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay, so Reverend wants to talk to me. They claim that many years ago when you people were playing football, there were lots of juju involved.
Juju?
Did you ever do something?
One time when I was at secondary 11 when I went to the team Greater Hunters.
Okay.
We were our coach came to us.
Okay.
And he said we should go for juju something from somebody. And I told him that that person is a human being. I wasn't a believer. I wasn't even a Christian. I told him that man is not God. He cannot tell me what to do. So I won't do it.
So you never took part?
Yes, I never took part in that thing. And that match too, I played and I scored goal.
So since your younger self, you never believed that juju works in
What
football?
is juju? No. I have not.
Your very good friend, Reverend Kofi, told me how he even had to swallow calories and all that.
He was a champion. So once he told you, you have been told already. And for me, I can't. Oscar, hey.
See, he said he was made to swallow calories.
Oh.
They took him to go and see dwarfs and all that.
Yeah.
But you never took part in anything
No. And in our matches, I was somebody like a pastor in the church, in the Republicans.
Oh, really?
This so and so. They were two people. Their names they are all dead. Two people that unless you give him something,
yes,
and tell him something, that when you get to this place to do this, take this stone,
or something, or
when you go to throw it here, before he can play, and then I have to do it. We will quite to chuponum to have no touch in the corner. You better show us. They will not be able to play good football unless you tell them those things.
Why?
Kofodia, we went to Kofodia. We were playing Kofodia team, Republicans. They said that they have made juju at the two gates, so we should climb. They brought a ladder that we should climb to this place and then go to the other side before we can go to the park. I said, I won't go. If they will not let me play, I will go home. I will come back to Accra without these people. I won't do it. And I didn't know anything. My father didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell me anything. But I was doing those things.
It reminds me recently that was it Great Olympics of Echemi? They went for a Ghana Premier League game, and they went into the stadium with their back. Instead of walking front, they went there.
They don't want to face the things that are sent there. Okay.
Some of these juju stories are interesting.
Yeah.
But let me speak to me. How did you transition post-football into ministry? How did that all come about?
From
football to ministry. How did you transition? Because many of your colleagues often get into coaching and all that. Did you ever do your coaching badges though?
No. I didn't do any coaching, but I started from Asamankasi. They
like teaching the community.
Community people.
Football.
And then I happened. But when I came to play too, happen to know more.
Oh, okay.
And so I can just tell you the old one and the new one
The
together.
basics. Oh, okay. But you didn't get into coaching back?
No,
You
I didn't go to any place.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So tell me about the story of getting into ministry. How did that happen? Or you were sleeping one night and God called you and said, hey, Reverend Kofi Pare, you need to become a Reverend minister.
Somebody came to me.
Okay.
No. I went to my farm, North Carnation.
You have a farm at North Carnation?
Yes, I had a plot there.
Oh, okay.
And then when I went there, a man came there and he spoke with me about God's word. And then I accepted Christ there. From there, I became a Christian.
He came to the farm?
Yes, to the farm.
To come and tell you about God's word? How did that just happen?
Well, it was something like a plot in town.
Yes.
Not a farm.
Yes.
A plot in town, you can see people.
Oh, yes. So he just came there,
Yeah.
speak to you about Christ.
Yeah.
You accepted Christ
I
there and
accepted
then.
Christ and then, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting one there.
Yeah.
You felt God sent him?
Yes.
And God has done some miracles in your life? Have you witnessed?
Big one.
I mean, God made some kind
Wonderful.
of miracles in your life.
Wonderful.
Wonderful stuff.
Let us run to the other side. Did you bring Whistler? I said, let us run to the other side, me and you. Okay.
Talk to me about ministry. How impactful has it been in your life?
In my life,
Yes.
Well,
as a Reverend minister.
as you see me here today, what you have said, what you have seen, say it.
I said you were 86 and fit.
So take it. Fit. I'm fit. I'm not sick.
That's the impact of ministry in your life?
That's right.
That's the impact of ministry in your life?
Oh, yeah. Some people have also come through my
Your
ministry too.
So you have a church?
No. I belong to Church of Pentecost.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you've not built your own church, kind of?
No. I did it, and then after that, I joined Church of Pentecost.
So you did your own church before joining the Church of Pentecost?
Yeah.
So you gave your church to the church, or you merged it with the Church of Pentecost?
We merged.
You merged?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those who were outside too, I asked them to join the Church of Pentecost, but some joined and some didn't join.
So what was the name of your church?
Good News Chapel.
Good News Chapel. Look, when I walked into your house, I saw this citation over there that was talking about how in 1963 you brought loads of joy to the country and all that, and you were honored by the Nationals.
63 and the 65.
Yeah. Interesting. I've seen that. You recall Jones I took with you? The former coach of Accra House of Oak. He also coached the Black Stars. Was he your teammate? Was he your playmate?
I coached him at the secondary
school. You coached
school.
him?
Yeah, at the secondary school, Salem Secondary School. I brought him to Black Stars. I went to tell Ohinjan that I have a school team, and that boy is one of the players I asked him to. So I made the call. Then I made the Blast. I took a few was called to Blasters.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good one. I took with you.
Yeah. He was staying on this Carnation market. Just think about 2 houses from the market.
One of the revered figures in Ghana football is took with you.
Yeah.
At least for the young generation myself.
Yeah. He was a very good. I trained him at Salem Secondary. When I went there, everyone you train already played before you can train him.
Yeah.
So he was doing all what he as a footballer who can be trained. So I trained him. He was a good footballer, and I helped him.
Okay. Reverend, I just want to start out a conversation with, I don't know if I should do two quick questions. But do you still follow Ghana football? Do you still pay attention? Do you watch the Black Stars play?
Okay.
Do you often watch?
At times, I don't know, there is football match. And the television will, I'll go and ask my grandson what he says. So, by 3 o'clock, there will be match.
There will be a match.
And at times, too, we open it. Then I will see it. But I don't know what question you ask me the next. But there are times I wouldn't like, I would have not liked to see the match. I wouldn't.
Why?
Because the way they play, it's not teamwork. It's not teamwork. They need, I don't know. You all have heard about the coaches. So they should put it there. But when they come to us, and then when I get somebody who can pay money for players, I can get good players than them.
Really?
I know who are good players.
The current players are not good enough?
There are so many of them who are not good.
Wow.
If I'm making selection, I will not select them.
But the game has changed, though, right?
What has it made? Has the post changed? The field, has it changed? The markings, have they changed?
But they say football today is scientific.
Scientific? How?
In the 60s and
okay, in the 60s, what did they see which is not scientific? Or which is scientific and not scientific? Of course, when we are talking of football, I think I would have liked to get the elderly people of my age.
Yeah.
Yes. They have seen this, and they know us.
Yes, yes.
You didn't see us.
No. I never did. I never did. We don't even have clips to see what people were doing, actually. We only heard stories, and those of us who are actually even interested read. I've read from Kofi Bedu.
Kofi Bedu, yeah, your press.
I've read from Ken Bidiako.
Ken, I spoke to him yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah. They have written books for us to read. Other than that, we wouldn't have even known that some of the stories that have existed in Ghana football. But Reverend, for the first time in over 20 years, Ghana has not qualified to the AFCON. Are you disappointed?
Yes. Something we have done and it has not been continued.
Where did we get it wrong?
They should meet with us.
But
those of us living.
But are you also willing to meet them?
Pardon me?
Have you also made steps, because this is your game? You build the foundation of the game.
Do they know we exist? They don't know we exist. But our names are there. So we exist. They have to meet with us. Yesterday there was a radio station, I've forgotten to so I called and it was after they have closed. And I said, the news that I heard was so many things should have been told to him. I have to tell him so many things. The coaches, about the players, about so and so. Even shooting. They need to call us, and then we display to them. They have to also call the former coaches.
Yeah.
The former coaches, our time coaches.
Yeah.
They are very good. They can train them.
And even offer some advice. But
yes, it's advice they need to hear.
Yeah.
But if they will follow the advice.
in 40 years, over 40 years, Ghana has not won the AFCON. Actually.
Yeah, that is the reason of the difference. That's the reason. We at times I have to come and sit down here or be walking when they are playing football. I can't watch it. I told you about Accra Stadium.
Yeah.
I've told you already.
What
I've told you about House of Folk and Olympics. I haven't told you.
No.
I went to, that was my last match watched at the stadium. I decided to watch it at home. I went to the stadium. And then Olympics and House of Folk. I saw a player. I am lefty.
Yes.
But I can score with right when you see that I am lefty. They gave him a pass.
Okay.
And then he left.
Okay.
Where he gave the pass and then he went straight. He should have played the ball to the side. He came back to where this man has gone from. And because he didn't play to that side, I thought I was playing. So I was playing to him from here, and then I hit somebody's back. He said, Kofi Pare, KJ Bukun. KJ Bukun. He looked at my face and said, if it is not me, he would have beaten me. There wasn't any sense in
the pass.
So coaches are, I don't know, really, they are good, but they should do more. Of course, they should call us.
You can advise. You can give them some advice.
Advice is they should call the old players. We're about, I think about 13 or so.
Those of you like the 60s and those of you who last won the AFCON in 1963 and 65.
Yes, we are here. We can call
Dodo
us.
Ankra, Ura Boston Foam, yourself, Reverend Kofi.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
63, 65, 78, 82.
Hey, you have the squads there.
Yes.
Hey, let me have a look.
This one you pay. So you pick it.
That's interesting.
You take the picture. But I have to. Later someone is dead. So now we are
you
5.
Have their phone numbers too printed?
They are my people.
Oh, I see. That's an interesting one. This is 1965 Tunis.
65, 63, 65, 78, 82. You can take picture and
interesting. 63,
65, 78,
yes.
82. Those people who have won the cup. We are
so
here.
this was 1963, Accra, Ghana, November 24 to December 1, 1963.
It is there.
18 players. And then 65, which was Tunis, 12 November to 21st November 1965. 18 players. And then 78, Accra, Ghana, 22 players. And then 82, Libya, 5th March to 19th March, 22 players. Wow. Interesting. You really have records.
Yes, for that one I have, but I forget. So any place I go, I'll take this one. Yeah.
Wow. Reverend,
so,
do you have any final message you want to share with us? Maybe advice to the football community, the football family?
The advice is that they should find good coaches and they should listen to them.
They should listen to the coaches?
Yeah, they should obey them.
They should obey
They should find good coaches. And then the next question will be to somewhere. Who are the good coaches?
Yeah, tell us, who are good coaches?
Good coaches, we have them there. We have even Ghanaian coaches. Some of them are like us. They should go and ask them. I think you know some of them.
Yeah, I do.
Somebody like who?
Someone like yourself.
No, I'm not. I am not
Because
a
you're
coach.
experienced in the game and you can advise.
Kofi can coach, and then Uli Kluche.
Yeah, Uli Kluche. Yeah.
Kluche is there. Sunday Ibrahim.
Yeah, Ibrahim Sunday.
I've forgotten some of them.
Yeah, but Sunday Ibrahim, yeah, they can because Sunday Ibrahim he coached. In fact, he actually won the African Interclub competition with Kotoko. So yeah, Sunday Ibrahim, yeah.
Yeah, they can. And then Kwesi Appiah. Kwesi Appiah Kotoko. What has he done to Ghana? You don't know.
I recall when he came and drew here and took us to Morocco and beat us.
He took us to Morocco.
Because the thing is that we had to follow him and go there, and he beat us. And did not have an opportunity to qualify for the AFCON that I was talking about.
Okay, so what should this man be told, or what should be done to that man? He should be brought to Ghana. He should bring them to Ghanaian coaches. He should bring them to Ghanaian football as a coach.
But Reverend, if you appointed the Black Stars coach, right? He played 6 matches, he didn't win a single one of them. For the first time in 21 years, Ghana has not qualified to the AFCON. Would you still keep that coach? Or you sack him?
So, which of the two is the latest?
The latest is his failure to qualify to the AFCON. The coach played 6 matches, he couldn't win 1 game, and we didn't qualify. We are not going to the AFCON for the first time in 21 years.
But how do you find who is good and who is not good? Do you know that?
How do we find out?
Who is a good coach and who is not a good coach?
But a good coach is someone who wins you matches.
That's right. That is
measured by your results.
That is one side. And when you get the coaches through, they will tell you another story.
But is a coach good? If is a coach good enough if he plays 6 matches without winning 1 of them?
But don't you think you can get from a class of 30 people, you can get 24 people, and then 6 will be left.
So Reverend, if you were the person appointing the coach, would you have kept him?
Oh no! The whole thing is it has become various coaches. Since doesn't go far. This man, he got shot. They called him here. He was doing so and so. They should find people to let them do their work, and then the people who can also watch them if they are doing the right work.
No, Reverend, you've not answered my question. You've dodged my question.
Okay.
Would you sack the coach or you will keep him if he fails to win, take you to the African Cup?
If it is his fault.
But who coaches the team? It is him. It's the coach who coaches the team. So if he's not able to win a single game, he's not able to qualify for the tournament, who takes responsibility? He should be taking responsibility. Or?
Okay, what you think, if it will help us, let us take it.
Reverend Kofi Pare has been my guest here on Prime Take. Thank you very much, Reverend. I appreciate your time so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you too for coming.
Thank you. Thank you
with your team.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Thank you. Bless you more.